We're talking about Stranger Things, the series finale that just happened. I overall, let me get the some basics out of the way. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot. I think at its core, my problem is that if the season had been stronger, then this would have hit as arguably one of the greatest, most satisfying series finales of all time. Unfortunately, it comes on the heels of some really rocky storytelling, a little bit of rushed plot devices, and leans a little bit heavy into some of the circumstances we weren't expecting. But at the same time, I found it satisfying. So that feels like it can be incongruous, but you go with me with that. Last episode was the penultimate episode, and it didn't do what it's supposed to do. Anybody who watches the show knows that penultimate or watches this show, Mr. Know-It-All, that when it comes to penultimate episodes, they have a job to do. Either they are where the climax happens, and then you get the final episode for resolutions, or it sets up what is going to be the big giant action piece at the end, and in the end, it does double duty. This did that. The funny part is up front, and again, spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, this is 2 hours, and it splits the story, in my opinion, because the main story we're here for gets resolved in the first hour. Absolutely does. And then when you get to the second hour, that's primarily picking up the pieces and showing us where everybody is and explaining certain things away. And by the way, we're going to get into all those different pieces and questions and all that other stuff about what happened, what didn't happen, what whole thing. The individual parts and pieces that they have are very satisfying. I like the story we've been told. I don't regret having watched Stranger Things. I do, however, regret them having not had a more impressive fifth season in terms of the buildup.